Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I kind of wanted to do something a little bit different. For those of you that don't know, I am a partner and streamer on Twitch, and I have a lot of members of my community that ask me a lot of the time how I got started with streaming, what my gear looks like, what they need to do to also start streaming, because it's a super fun thing to do, and I think a lot of people are super into gaming and would love to share that with other people just like I do. So I thought I would make this video to explain some of the gear that I have to give you guys suggestions on how you can make your own stream setup. Not saying that mine is the best ever and that everyone should do the exact same thing as me, but just from my experience with my 3+ years of streaming on Twitch, what works for me and what I think might work for you too. So in my opinion, the first and the most important thing that you need to get started in streaming is a reliable PC. One that can handle streaming and gaming at the same time if you're a PC gamer. For me, I actually started streaming 3 years ago on my 2015 MacBook Pro using the built-in webcam and microphone, and let me tell you, it was interesting. If you want to see some of the footage from back in the day, I'm sure there are some clips on my Twitch channel from back then. It was atrocious. Hold on. I figured it out, you guys. I am a smart cookie sometimes when I try to do smart things, okay? But 6 months into my streaming career, I raised enough money to build my own gaming PC, which was a game changer. Now, since then, I actually have upgraded my setup again, and I do have a dual PC setup. So I do have a dedicated streaming PC and a separate gaming PC. Now, I'm not saying that everybody has to have 2 PCs to stream. You definitely don't. Like I said, if your one PC is strong enough and capable enough to sustain a stream while gaming, you're set. Essentially, what's being done when you have a dedicated streaming PC and a dedicated gaming PC is that you're taking the stress off of the one PC to do both things, which makes sure that you're not going to have as many technical difficulties as you can encounter in your streaming career, which I promise you there will be many. Again, I'm not saying you have to have a dual PC setup. I'm just here to talk about what I do. Now, if you're planning on building a custom PC, I cannot tell you which parts you should go out and get, but what I can do is link in the description below the parts that I use on both my gaming and streaming PC, as well as my peripherals in the event that you wanted to maybe get an idea of what works for me and what could potentially work for you. So the next thing that you're going to need is a monitor or 2 monitors, depending on how many PCs you end up going with. I have 2 of the same ones. They are both the 24-inch Asus MG248s, and they're both 144 Hz refresh rate monitors. Not saying you have to go get these monitors. I don't even know if they still make this model, but these are the ones that I've had since I started my PC journey, and they've worked well for me. So if I can find them, I'll link them in the description for you below. If not, use whichever monitors your little heart desires. This next item is crucial for my console gamers out there or anyone running a dual PC setup. I'm sure you're asking yourself in those cases, how do I get my game capture to my streaming software? So how I do it is I actually have 2 of the PCI Elgato Game Capture HD60 Pro devices in my streaming PC. One of them dedicated for gameplay, and the other one actually dedicated for my my camera. So we'll get into that a little bit later. So the way that I run it is that I actually have a console with an HDMI cable that goes into an HDMI switch, as well as my gaming PC that has an HDMI cable that goes into the same HDMI switch, and then one HDMI cable that goes from the other side of the switch into my streaming PC to send the signal from either the gaming PC or the console, depending on which one I need. So the nice thing about it is I can hit that switch and switch between the 2 sources so easily without unplugging anything, and that's what works for me. So that's how I've been doing it. As I mentioned, I do send my camera feed into my streaming software through the second PCI Elgato Game Capture device I have on my streaming PC. You're looking at my camera right now. It is the Sony a6400. I do have a Sigma 16mm f1.4 lens on there as well. I really like the bokeh effect that this lens has. It does a really amazing job for making everything look dreamy and keeping me focused in the front, which is really nice. And I like the effect on my lights in the back. They're so soft and out of focus, and it looks beautiful. I have it plugged in constantly, actually, but the battery does tend to die at around the 10 or 11 hour mark. I never really stream for more than like 7 to 8 hours anyway, so that works out well for me. This combination was actually a recommendation from one of my bestest friends, Lee Zavitz. We actually have a vlog up on his YouTube channel of when we went to go grab this camera and lens combo. I'll link it in the description below. If you like photography, filmmaking, and anything tech, Lee is the tech man extraordinaire, so please go follow his YouTube channel. But check out that vlog if you're interested to see our little adventure that we had last summer to grab this combo. It is my favorite combo to stream with. Now, not saying you have to get a super fancy-ass camera to stream, but before this, I did use the Logitech C920 webcam, which is a USB into your PC, which was totally fine and acceptable, but I just wanted to elevate my content, and that's why I went with the Sony a6400. So when it comes to lighting, I mean, there's not going to be one answer for everyone. It's really going to depend on your room, your natural light sources, what you want your stream to look like. So all I can really do is talk about what I have. So the way that I have my light set up, I have a ring light directly behind my dual monitors, and then I have a Philips Hue setup in the back. What I ended up going with was the Philips Hue starter kit, which comes with a bridge and 3 bulbs. And then I have the Philips Hue play kit, which comes with 2 horizontal bars, which worked really well to fill the lower portion of my lighting in the back. So that's what I did. You don't have to get that many lights. Again, it depends on your room, but that's what worked out for me. Now, there's a really cool app that you can get for your computer that can control your lights through Twitch notifications. I don't know if you guys knew that that was a thing, but it's called Lumia, and I can put the link in the description box for you guys below. But basically, anytime you get an alert, you can control and customize what your lights change to, how they flicker, what they do, and you know, it can be for anything, for bit donations, regular donations in general, follow alerts, raids, all that kind of fun stuff. So it's a cool way to customize your stream and bring it to the next level by making your lights interact with your Twitch chat. Another thing that Lumia allows you to do is actually create bot commands to change your lights too. So not only you can play with your lights, but your chat can too. Depends on what kind of an environment you want for your chat, but when I do my Twitch sings or my live music streams, I actually enable colors so the chat can type !red and change the background to red, or !green and change the background to green. So it gives them something to play with while you're entertaining. One of my personal favorite commands that I have programmed into Lumia / my Twitch chat, !police. Yep. Oh, and if anyone's curious about my twinkling lights in the back, they're just curtain lights that I got off of Amazon, which I can link in the description, but they're nothing fancy. They don't work with the alerts, but they do look real pretty. The next item that I think is actually really essential to running my stream smoothly is my Elgato Stream Deck. I have the regular sized one, but it does come in a mini and an XL version. Essentially what I use it for is starting and stopping my stream, tweeting out when I start, changing my scenes mid-stream, changing my lights if I want to. I have them programmed as well. Sometimes if I'm playing a scary game, I want the background to look a little more intense than this lovely pink and blue, so I'll change it over to the red department, and then I can easily switch it back whenever I am ready to switch it back. The possibilities with the Stream Deck are pretty much endless, and I feel like it's so great to have everything all in one spot, so you're not kind of fiddling around trying to fix everything through different varying apps and that sort of thing. It's just all in one place. You can just push a button and what you need gets done. So it's definitely something that I would recommend for anybody who is, you know, creating a stream setup. The next thing that I guess I could mention too is my headset. I do use the Astro A50s. They are wireless. They come with a base station you can charge them through. I really like them. I don't really have many complaints about them, except for sometimes because I'm a small lady, they're a little heavy for my head. So if you find that you are prone to headaches, I might try and look for a lighter weight headset. But other than that, I have no complaints about the Astros. I've had them for a couple of years now, and they still work really well. So yeah, that's that. So although the Astro A50s have a built-in microphone, I think it sounds kind of poopy. So I have my own XLR mic. This is the Bluebird Blue microphone. It's a condenser mic. I think it sounds wonderful. I've even used it for vocal recording for like songs and stuff. It works really well for me. Not to say you have to go out and get this one in particular. I do recommend getting a different microphone than the one that's built into your headset, because typically they just don't sound the greatest. The next thing you're probably wondering is what I mount my mic on. This is the Rode PS-A1 boom arm. It just kind of attaches to my desk so it doesn't take up extra space in my room, and I've had no issues with it. I can move my microphone freely or pretty much wherever I want or would need to in a streaming setup with a stationary camera, which is really great. So yeah, It's one I recommend for sure. Now, this next thing I'm going to talk about is exciting for me because it was a gift from my community. But you guys are probably wondering, oh, you have an XLR microphone. How do you send your XLR microphone feed to your stream software? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have the Go XLR mixer, which I freaking love. It is so great. Not saying you have to go and drop this much on a mixer. Like I said, I was spoiled by my community for my birthday / Christmas this year, and they bought it for me amongst many other things. I am a spoiled woman, but the Go XLR has definitely changed my life when it comes to streaming and taking control of my audio in a different way. With the Go XLR, I'm able to control my mic volume, my game volume, my music volume, all separately, so that I, have it all in one spot. I don't have to fiddle through my software. I can just, use the dials on the mixer to get things to sound the way they should. The great thing about the Go XLR is it also has a really cool system where you can use a variety of voice changers, which I really enjoy.
Especially this one. It's my personal favorite. My chat likes
this one as well, so yeah.
We have a good time with the Go XLR, but it does a bunch of different things. You can bleep yourself out, mute yourself. There's actually a pad where you can sample various sounds to put into your stream. I do hope to make a more in-depth video on how I actually set up my Go XLR for my dual PC setup, because it's pretty complicated, so I'd like to make a separate video for that. Hopefully I can do that over the next few weeks for you guys, but it's amazing. It's a wonderful mixer. And yeah, and to wrap everything up nicely with a bow, the software that I use to stream to Twitch, which is really important to actually get all of this hardware to work together to make your stream, is Streamlabs OBS. I really like Streamlabs OBS. I feel like the interface is really user-friendly. I don't really have many issues with it ever. I mean, tech always comes with some type of an issue. Once in a while, things will stop working the way they're supposed to when it comes to like an update or that type of thing. But Streamlabs gets on it fairly quickly and resurrects the problems as they arise, as I'm sure any other streaming software would do the same. So yeah, Streamlabs OBS is pretty great. Everything's integrated into one spot, and it really streamlines your streaming experience from my experience. Alrighty guys, I think I've touched on all the super important bases on this topic. Please comment down below and let me know if you have any further questions or if you think I missed anything. I will answer everything to the best of my ability. I will see you guys in the next video and hopefully my next stream. Don't forget, Monday to Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time on Twitch. The link will be in the description below. I will see you somewhere soon. Bye! Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. If you'd like to see more gameplay with chat interaction, head over to twitch.tv/Marissaemmaa with 2 A's at the end, and be sure to hit the follow button. Also be sure to turn on notifications so you know the next time that I'm live. I hope to see you in my next stream and in my next video. Bye guys!